Hello. Hello. You can't keep me in this prison forever, Orion. No. 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 I can keep you there. I can keep you there until you play 14 and you get to Shadowbringers. Yes, I can. When you, so you know, as I told you before, when you get your sub again, you know what to do. You gotta get on with the no. No. You know that when you get your sub, you are going to do, you have to do the story. You have to do the story. See, even Waffle said it. But anyways. Hello, everyone. Hi, Zacharias. How are you? Welcome in. Hello to Moth. Oh, you said my first name first try. Well, I looked at your blue sky and saw that how you had it pronounced, and I hate mispronouncing names, so I was like, I'm gonna make sure, because I was like, I'm gonna make sure, because I was curious how to say it properly, but I was like, no, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure. Since it was a name that I was not, like, totally familiar with, I was like, nah, we gotta. And then I was blessed that you placed the pronunciation, because whenever, if you like had decided to like visit a stream, I was just gonna ask. I'd rather ask instead of messing up people's names as somebody who's had their name said wrong so much. Yes, we will have fun, Orion. Have fun doing. We will have fun. You have fun doing whatever it is you're doing. So I realized I meant to say take care and I said have fun, but you have fun whatever you're doing. It's 100% original. I'm the only person. Oh. Alright. Are we ready for more Shadowbringers? I'm very excited. So last time we left off, we ended at the Numo area, so I have to do that, and I have to do the Amaro area, and then we gotta do the trial. I would like to get to the trial today. So that is the goal. I would like to get to the trial. Also, anybody else familiar with 14? Obviously, I know Waffles is familiar with it. Alright. Here's my location. I just left it on this. Find the Hoshi minigame. I know of 14, but I do not play. Well, you are in for a treat, Zacharias. You are actually in for a treat. This game is one of my favorite games ever. Welcome to Ilmeg, the land of the pixies, and all manner of fey creatures. This is my little baby. This is my little baby. Faye, you say, indeed. Yes. But yes, this is my little baby. She's just so precious. Ooh. Hello. Hi, Waffles. We have to speak with, what did it say? Speak with Marn Ose. Okay, so we gotta go back inside. I just kind of sat out here because I was kind of like... Also, Waffles, is this like some new thing that we have jog permanently now? We have faster speed outside of like thing? Me. And this is just a permanent thing now. Sick. That's actually so freaking cool. It ends if you go into combat. Yeah, I read the thing because I was like, I saw it was on my buff thing, so I was like, I'm reading this. What is this? That's so sick. Alright. Where do we... It's right ahead. If you sprint, if your sprint runs out and there's no combat and your buff will speed... Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool. I like that a lot. Alright. Hello. Woo. Yes, I do. I do. So why'd you go with the small fella for your character? So I went with a Lalafell for my playthrough on stream because it is very reminiscent of my chat mascot, which is a small little bean as well. So that's why I named her Hoshi Moon, because my Hoshis are my chat mascot. I could technically show it, but I'm also afraid to... I'm traumatized from putting an image on screen one time and it just crashed my entire stream, so hold on one second. I'll show them in my actual application. Yeah, no, I genuinely, all I wanted was to show an image and the stream was just dead. But anyways, hello. This is the art layout, but this is what my chat mascot is. So, I went ahead. I wish I had like the wolf ears for the glamour, like the wolf ears, so I could dye these so they could look like the actual ears. Yeah, they're very floofy. But I wish I had the wolf ears glamour so I could just put the wolf ears on, but I do not right now. So I had to mute my... I was getting... You were getting echoes, indeed. But yeah, that's why she looks like this. So I tried to model her after my mascot. I also have always wanted to play with a little Lalafell, like the female Lalafell build, because I have a male Lalafell alternate. Alright. Hello. Poke. I like I poke. Ooh, who? What? Where? Wait, you're immortal. Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Nemo. They're so cute, I love them. Having a Lalafell is also just good for your mental health, can confirm. Indeed! And now I have two. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Oh, I gotta kill the mushrooms, don't I? Yep. I was just out there! I should have done this first. No! Alright. I gotta go kill, they said 2. The little cricket mushroom things. The little cricket mushroom whatevers. Not really a big fan of those. They're unsettling for me. But yeah, today I want to get to the first trial because I just want to kind of get more progress done. And I'm also chilling because Milk said they were going to watch some more, and Milk said they're going to watch some more when they, but I think right now they're a little busy, but then they said they were going to join in a little bit. Okay. I do need to do my Reaper quests. I should do that as well, because I forget what enemy is locked behind Not enemy. What ability is locked behind Reaper quests? But yeah, I do need to do my job quests, so I think there will be a stream where I just kind of do an intermission and just go do my Reaper quests and then continue story. So, because I know some abilities, at least for Shadowbringers, like level 80, level 80 through, not 80, which is it? 70 through 80, my brain. 80 through 90 is Endwalker. Levels 70 through 80 are skill or quest lock skills and stuff. They stopped doing that in Endwalker, didn't they? Or was Endwalker the last one? Remind me, was Endwalker the last one that did that? Because I don't think Dawn Trail did that with the skills. They didn't give any more additional job quests. After a while, it all blends together in my brain, like a big old mixing pot. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. I would like to finish up the Ilmeg arc because I do really like this arc a lot. All those mushrooms behind them are so pretty. Ah, you returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lesser sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. Yes. Take. 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 Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Ought to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There's no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability, and too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Oh, I love them. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patrons to another, may I suggest Gif yonder? Where? Which one? That one. They're so cute. The Nemo are so cute. I think besides the pixies, the Amaro are my favorite, but I do really love the Nemo. They're so cute. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Oh, okay. This one's just a walk around. I missed playing 14. It's so nice and relaxing. Aha! I thought so. This way. Gotta go feed the cat, so be all good. Take your time. But how is everybody's Tuesday? It is Tuesday. How is everybody's Tuesday doing? I hope you've been well. Right now, since it's mainly just a lot of the MSQ fetch quest stuff, I can just kind of chit-chat with everybody. Milk! Are you okay? Why tummy hurty? So that way. I just ate big dinner. Oh, what did you have? Also, I've been here for a while. I forgot to. Oh, that's fine. I had salmon. I haven't really eaten much salmon. I've only eaten like the tilapia, like you know, and like as you pluck license. Gaze from the entrance. Oh, it's you, his daughter. Hello, hi. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and I should go and report back. Girl. I am glad. I hope it was tasty. I'm glad you ate. I want you to know, Milk, the other person in chat that was, Zacharias is also like a fairy, because I said hello on Blue Sky and I was like, oh my gosh. It's been interesting finding other fairies. I'm just very full and a bit sleepy. Okay. Right now, I think I'm gonna speed through a little bit of the dialogue just to kind of speed up this section of just doing, the side quests. The Nemo have such cute little tails. Oh, thank you, Nate. Okay, so we still have one more we need to do. I wasn't sure how many. I just like, I kind of want to speed up just going through a little bit of this fetch quest section. They want me to fight something. That's not a surprise. We love daughter. We must protect daughter. Oh, right. This is the one that's all the way there. Okay. Alright, long trip. Oh my god, the little pigs with wings. I forgot about them. Hey, a little late but made it. Hello, Crescent! Welcome in! We're just going over the Elmeg arc stuff right now. Doing some of the fetch quest section. Just kind of speeding through just a little bit, so I want to get to the first trial. kind of breezing through. Let's grab this. It's on the way there. Okay. How are you doing today? Alright. Let's continue. We have to go over to that cave. Big dragon. Or no, is that the bird? Okay, bird, dragon. Why not both? Nice, doing alright. Catching up and looking for new manhwa to read while making tomes for the week. Oh, I see. Nacho! No, please don't. I don't want to fight the pigs. I don't want to fight the pigs. No! Oh. Okay. I don't want to fight you. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to move you. I'm trying to also move you out the way. Oh, excuse me. I'm very excited to show Milk the first trial. The first trial is still like one of my favorites. Father called Chambers through here. I peered inside and sure enough, it was milling with Numo. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. Okay. Sneaky like. We gotta be all sneak like. Okay. Why do they scream? Why do the pigs scream? Would rather not fight things right now. I just wanna... Okay. I just... Oh my god. I don't want to fight you. Genuinely. It's up and this way. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna have to fight our way through. Come here. Okay, thank you for pulling aggro. I appreciate it. We need to go... Oh, I see. I see it. Pigs do that. I know, but like, I don't know, just the way it screamed felt like it was like a bird. Oh my god, leave me alone. Please. Oh, my goodness gracious. Up? How do we go up? Oh, wait, no. No. Why? Is it actually jumping? No, it's not actually jumping across the mushrooms, is it? Do I act? Oh, okay. Do I actually? Oh. This probably isn't the way to go, and I'm just doing I'm like making it more difficult because I've done that before. Oh no, wait, it is. I haven't done this in so long. Yippee! I have not done that. Oh my god, that is a dinosaur. Hello. That actually scared me. I was like, what enemy is that? I was like, I don't remember there being dinosaurs. Hello. I genuinely was like, I don't remember there being dinosaurs. I may not have done this in a while, but I don't remember there being dinosaurs. Oh, I could have done it from here. Bruh. See, I did make it more difficult for myself. Oh my god, flying dinosaur. That gives me such joy. Alright, where do I have to meet Phil? You have to go there. Okay. Oh my god, I just want to be free, please. Please don't fight me, please. Okay, okay, that's a little bit much. Oh, wait! Oh my god, I just want to get out. Okay, now it's just kind of ridiculous. I want to get out. I don't care. Too many. Nope, don't care. Nope. You can by all means one-shot things. I am totally fine. I do not feel bad. Please, by all means, kill the extra mobs if you want to. I am not... I am not... I will not feel bad. I will not be like, oh, too powerful. Nope. Please. Please. Please kill them. If you want to, please kill them. Oh, voiced cutscene.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
More like harassing me.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help.
Oh, she's so daughter.
The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
No.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha Reng together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence, though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
That is a terrible sound.
What is that?
I've rewatched some of my favorite cutscenes, Chris, and I can confirm they look beautiful. Twilight Princess-esque. Twilight Princess cutscene.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
Twilight Princess cutscene.
Such boredom.
Madoka Magic, is that you?
Tedium have we suffered? It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle.
Forgot about the minor jump scare. What
everything I
a
have.
jump scare!
Please see it delivered to the Nomad. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Oh, that made it so much funnier. Oh my god, you know what? Thank you, Waffles, because from now on the cutscene is no longer like creepy to me. I'm just gonna think of white woman jump scare. Oh lord, that was so funny. It completely like killed the like creepiness of the cutscene. It's like, oh no, it's so creepy. White woman jump scare. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel to this one. I don't feel like walking all the way back. I think, no. I think after this is starting the Amaro thing, I think. Unless, I don't think is there any more to do in here? I don't think so. For some reason I remembered this part being longer. It feels longer when you do it for the first time. Yeah, it just isn't. I mean, to be fair, I know that I can kind of like, I'm not necessarily immediately reading all the dialogue and stuff, like, because I've already read it, but like, it feels like it just was longer. Okay, yeah, we do go to the Amaro now. Yippee! Oh, crab. And then crab, and then puppy dog. It just like, this part for some reason in specific like felt longer. sorry, the way the crab moves is so funny. It just like, I felt like he was, felt like the crab was doing, you wanna see some real speed, bitch, I'll show you some real speed. Alright, I thought I would voice it, but I'm kind of eager to get to the Maro section, so... Having, like, already done it, I am okay. And I mostly want to show, Milk, like, the... the... whatchamacallit, like, the trial and stuff. Mainly want to show Milk, like, the trial and, like, the actual, like, voiced cutscenes and stuff. This is just kind of extra direction, like, and dialogue. Oh my god! My glorious king! My glorious king! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. I love. I know they shorten older content even in Shadowbringers, but I have no clue what or how much they did. Yeah, it just felt like it was longer. I don't know. I love my glorious king. I forgot. The last time we did this, we got to Urianger and Milk was like, Urianger is a baddie. Him in his new sleigh outfit when they revealed it. Literally in his slut era. You got a slut and a dilf. Whoa. That's trippy. Oh, that's so... Okay, I thought that's what it was, but at the same time I wasn't sure. Oh, I didn't, like... Okay. Thought I did this one. There. Since we're on mounts, I'm just gonna... You wanna see some real speed? Bitch, I'll show you some real speed. Near. That's what it feels like when you're like flying by. If you want to ride, I can drive. Oh no, I appreciate it. I was like, I just felt like since everyone's on mounts, I want to be on my kitty cat. I love that I got this so early, so I just get it for all my alts and stuff whenever I start a new one, because it's just, especially for Lalafels, she's just so little. The kitty cat is so small. Hello? I'm being nosy. There's a bun boy. Oh, we need to find... Speak with the enormous Amar. Where is Seto normally? He's somewhere over here, yes? Yeah, he's over there. Okay, I was like, he's somewhere usually over here. Wait, I love that I forget that it changes sizes. Like, it's so like, 2 different sized cat. Hi, beloved OG son. He's so cute. Not them offering you Moogle talk. My void cat can eat your void cat, literally. Oh my god, doing this as a Lalafell is so different because I'm so small. I am just very itty bitty. I hear you, right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly and return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? He really said, like, he really said, thanks, but anyway. Come, my friends, let's leave him with his thoughts. I just felt like Thancred really said, thanks, but anyway. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time that thou hast set foot here. 'Twill behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community. I think, and there is no surer way than to speak to its with its yeah, let's go. The graphics update really made him so like the graphics update really made Urianger like really like hot. Just like he was already hot, but like once he entered the slut era he was already hot, but like the graphics update really said let's make him hotter. He was already attractive and they were like, let's crank it up like a little extra. Now I'm taller! Oh my god. He looks so inflatable. The way like he's got like the details on him. He looks so inflatable. I love how you just go up a little higher. Alright, we need to go talk to some peoples. Because I don't have my keyboard attached right now. We gotta do it manually. Oh! I see that over there. So, in a way... because the Amaro are like the chocobos, but like they also like they're like kind of like whatchamacallit, like animals that were ridden by knights and stuff like that. In a way, they're all technically like a village of the grieving. Technically, like, because if they had masters, they all died. If not, like they still had to watch things like unfold. They're kind of just like a full village of people who are grieving. There we go. I was like, I'm not going the right way. Okay, sure. Thank you, game. Meanwhile, me thirsting over Thancred since day one. And you know what? You're so valid for that. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Yeah, see, like, this one didn't have a master. So, like... but it's just kind of like... there's a lot of like animals or creatures here that are grieving. They really said, you like pain, have this game. And then we'll just sprinkle it in like every little place. Have lost the small. Oh. What? Is that how that amazing. I saw this as one of the new mounts, but I didn't know that that's what it... Oh my god! I'm like the small child that has like the 2 chaperones and I've just lost both of you. Like I just like he flies by spinning. That's amazing. Oh my god, that's so stupid. But it's like stupid / positive. Oh my god, this is just so funny just having it in the background. He's spinning really fast. God, Amaros are so cool. We must go this way. Oh, they clean. Oh my god. They clean. They clean their wings. That is so cute. I'm so small compared to him. Oh my god. Oh, do I talk? Okay, talk to him again. Oh my. Hello. Yay! Thank you. I love how big the axe gets. I did not mean to activate that, but sure. I love how big the axe gets for warrior now, like for in that attack. It's just a giant axe. Fast as fuck, boy. I feel like the Lalafels run like that. They run like fast fuck boy. Wee! Wee! Oh, I do remember this. Yeah, I do remember this quest. I remember. It's faster if I just go this way. It's like, well, to be fair, it's like the same distance either way. So like, let's just go this way. It's the same distance, basically, so it makes no difference where I start from. I have to dive anyways. Yoop. Yoop. Oh. Well. There we go. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry the alert didn't play. Lunar, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime. We appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. It does not appear to be the medallion, so we continue. In here? Yeah. Isn't it? No, just. Yee. Oh, also, Milk, aren't the Maros just so cute? Just big four-winged bird dragons. Okay, let me zoom out again. Okay. All right, now I do know this is a freaking voiced cutscene. Am I on auto? Enable. There we go.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul.
I'm not ready
He
either.
was
This
a
hurts.
traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again when I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others.
It sounds familiar.
Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least. You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct
Trial
the trespassers.
time!
Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia.
I'm
We'll only
like,
get on
huh?
foot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Man, he said no. No. I want to walk a little faster, but okay. Dad's being mean again, literally. He's like, no. Yippee! Alright. Alright. I will wait a little bit. Want to do the ad break? Yeah, I'm gonna let the ad break run. But like in the middle of the ad break, I'm just gonna take my time just getting over to the area, to the trial. So yeah, I'll let it run. So thank you. Thank you for checking. But I figured I'm just gonna be walking, so I'm just gonna walk my way there. So I'll just walk while the ads are running. I'm excited to show Milk the trial a lot, because this trial is so fun. I genuinely feel like if there was any place you would live, Milk, like in the world, in Final Fantasy XIV, it would be here. I know you said you would live here. I'm just like, this place is just... Especially Lita Laran, like... Literally could see you being like the leader of the Pixies. Also, before we do the trial, I think I'm gonna grab some water, so it's fine that the ad break is gonna run. In the past, it used to be too bright to even think of living here. Mm-hmm. They hit it with the desaturation brush a little bit. Like, it's still bright, but only like when you're like up close. So like, over there, like, it's still bright when you're over there, but still not quite as bright, but like, it's like when you're further away, it doesn't like hurt your eyes. They did tone it down a little bit, and also like once the toxic light poisoning is gone, oops, wrong way, it's a little better. If I had to walk up this many stairs, I think I would die. I would have to take a break. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even feel bad. I genuinely think I would die. Oh, I forgot about those. Derpy pink things. And at that height, you'd have to hop every step. Yeah, no, I think I would, if I was actually need to walk, I think I would die. Like, genuinely. I would have given up, like, where is it when you can see him? I think I would have stopped, like, at the middle of that staircase. Think of the cardio, literally. Don't sign me up for cardio, I don't wanna. It helps sell the absolute dread of the unending. Oh yeah, for sure, like, it's super you go away. Oh, okay. He ignored me. Never mind. I was gonna fight him, but he didn't fight me. So, I'll leave him alone. He said, I don't care. Oh, now you care. No thank you. You didn't care before. I literally was so close to him, and he did not care, and then he all of a sudden just decided to care. Whatever. Waffles, if you want to ask anyone from the FC if they'd like to join for the trial, they're more than welcome to. Just let them know I'm streaming. I'd ask Desi, but I don't think Desi's home. Not sure. I don't think Desi's, like... I see Desi's, like, on Discord, but I don't know if he's actually, like, you know, at his house. Wow, wow. Oh, not yet. Let me enter the castle and confront Titania, being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. I just got attacked. I just took a physical blow from them playing the song. Jesus. Wooby? Okay. I just took a physical attack, like, hearing that music. Oh my god. Yet know this, my adorable sapling, though we fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Look how pretty this is! Ugh! It's so pretty! Okay. So, Waffles, do you want to, like, make the party and, like, do you want to, like, make the party and invite Wooby? Or, I don't know if Wooby's already my friend on here. Let me look. No, I don't have Wooby. I'll send Wooby, I'll send Wooby a friend request when we do this stuff, but if you want, you can invite me and just invite all of that, so. Wooby. Where is the party thing? Thank you. Alright. Alright, before we start, before we start, I'm gonna grab water real quick. Yeah, I'll put us in 1 second. I just want to grab my water before I do that. because I realize I don't have water at my desk. So 1 second. Me typing is gonna be too slow, so tell Wooby can play whatever Wooby wants. If I try to type on my controller, it'll be too slow right now. I'll just close that for the eventual, Oh. The way I see- the way that you just see Wooby just slowly approaching. The way you just see Wooby slowly approaching on the map. Alright. Is that gonna be everybody? Anybody else before I start? That should get, everyone else is in the- okay. Okay. Sounds good. I will be... Alright. Then let's go ahead. Milk, are you ready to see the cool, fun, fairy trial battle? Oh, what are y'all saying? Okay. Oop. There we go. I haven't done this in a while, so I might mess up a little bit. I haven't done this one in a little while. I'm gonna try and keep chat off for the most part for this one. Or technically, I could try and do I still have my blocker? I do. Okay. I can just do that instead. She looks, or I'm sorry, they look so pretty in the freaking graphic update. For now, that's fine. Natsu, welcome in. I am just barely. I just barely. Yippee!
We can play no more.
I shall take picture. Totally didn't rescue Izzy through the roots. Yeah, I saw that. I just was so I was very locked in, so I just didn't comment on it. Yeah, I saw that. No. Wooby, no. Oh, I had not had a lot of water since starting. Nighttime. Come over and take a picture. Okay. Let's see. I want you. Oh right, I'm pressing the wrong button. I gotta do individual. Individual freeze for me. No, that's fine. Do mine. Yee. And then do a different one. I want to look at the camera this time. Yippee! Alrighty, let's go into the cutscene. I think it's still on auto text, so it should still be auto. No, it's not. Okay, see, enable.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
They look so beautiful in the graphics update.
Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra.
Jesus, wow.
Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Beautiful. Like, they were already beautiful, but beautiful.
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me.
So much more powerful without pixelated wings. The particles go crazy.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Man, he's so stinky. He's the worst.
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Oh my god, you can see his pores.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky! She's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
His face is even funnier in the graphics update.
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before. Ah!
Orwaig Ansasi, Orwaig Kinsi.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
I love get a hold of yourselves when there's not really that many left. Oh, thank you, Star Rail. Thank you for letting me know you updated.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Oh, and we got to the trial within an hour and a half? We could totally do some more. I'm not ending anytime soon. Oh my god! They're so beautiful. Now kiss the floating knights, literally.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feaul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it.
The wing membrane, bruh.
That's something you must remember about us Fey folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law,
my controller just like, I'm going to sleep.
In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
My controller said good night. Hello, controller. It was like, good night. It did, it really went good night.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would his nephews.
My god! I'm sorry, I can't get over it. Genuinely cannot get over it. Pocket Queen, best power, literally. Are you kidding me? I could have a small piece of me go outside for me? I wish. Yippee! Oh my god, do we get to go talk to husband? Do I get to go talk to my husband? Is it time to talk to my husband? I don't know if it's time to talk to my husband. I just, like, I see the Crystarium, so my brain thinks husband. Husband. Okay. Well, we finished the trial, and we're only in... Okay, thank you, PS5, for letting me know. I keep getting notifications. It's sending me. It's so funny. Check your DMs. Okay, I'm looking. Waffles, do you mind putting that in stream stuff in my server? It'd just be like what you guys are doing while I was watching the cutscene. Hello, Bonanza. How are you today? Alright, so we are only an hour and 40 minutes in. I think we could do a little more of the game. For sure. Is it talk in the Crystarium? Is it just in the area? It's near the stairs. Okay. Nope. Alright. Game. Pressing every button that's wrong. Game. Game! Thank you. Game. Thank you. Is this what I think it is? No. It's not voice acted. Okay.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Oh my god, it is voice acted. It is what I think it is, isn't it?
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Second husband.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Oh my god. It's...
And you are...
It's one third of the polycule.
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation.
Oh my god, I haven't seen him in the graphics update. Like, just fully in front of me. Oh my god. It's amazing because he already looked good. That's what I love about, like, the game and the graphics update, because for me, I know things were, like, super pixely, but, like, it never bothered me, so things already looked good to me. But now it looks better. Everything that already looked good looks better. Like, don't get me wrong, I do know the pixel textures, like, bothered some people, obviously. It's just... Genuinely, like, I already thought he was like one of the most, like, attractive characters. And now they've made him even more attractive. They have so much to mention. He looks so literally, he looks so tired. Oh my god. I have no shame. I know what I am, and I am an Emmett Silk simp, so
I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity,
hot. Hot.
I am Emmett Selk.
Hot.
Asian.
Yeah, you are, bitch.
Gaia spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining? Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all.
Please tell me someone has used that as like the yelling at the cat with the salad.
Meddling. Light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Please tell me someone used that for the cat
Well,
yelling.
I should begin by
the yelling
thanking
at
you for
okay,
confirming
thank you.
Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
Thank you. I'm glad.
As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with
Oh, the Asian music.
But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation.
He's so hot. I'm sorry, I need to look at him again. He's so hot. Oh my god. He's so hot. I'm literally that like meme. Can you repeat it? Smashing at the screenshot button literally. Here, hold on. It just there. I feel like that, like, whatchamacallit? I feel like that audio where it's like the, oh my god, there he is. He's so hot. That's how I feel. That is genuinely how I feel. Oh my god.
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content.
The way he has like the way he has just like the little bit of white hair still, and like knowing like Endwalker and stuff, like just the little white streak of hair just like hits differently. 'Cause like, you know, and I just can't get over it. Like, hold on, I'll clip that for everybody, but just I can't get over it. Like, I truly can't get over him. I can't get over him. I wasn't even talking about second husband when I was saying, like, we're going back to the Crystarium to talk to husband. Like, Waffles knows who I'm talking about. I did not think this was the cutscene that was coming, and I wasn't thinking about it, but, like, now I get to see second husband, too, and I'm just like... No, I was saying that, like, you know who I was talking about when I was saying we're going back to the Crystarium and I get to see husband. This was not the husband I was talking about.
But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the Source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright.
I love that Oriange was the one to, like, snap the tension. I love that he was the one to snap it. It wasn't like Thancred or Alize, like people like sometimes that are a little more like, you know, fight first. I like it was Oriange.
If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted.
He's so hot.
I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
He's so hot. I can't handle this. He's so hot. He's so hot! Literally, like that emote. Just, he's so hot! Oh my god. Does a gay little wave that pisses everyone off. I know, Wooby. I know what I am for him. I want to go talk to husband. What? This is bullshit. I want to go talk to husband. Why did I get to go talk to husband? I also want to see husband. Hi, Desi. He's so hot, Desi. Like, I've not seen him in the graphics update yet, and he is so hot. No, you get to imagine talking to husband. I don't want to imagine, I want to go talk to husband. Alright. I'm so sad. I spent like 10 to 15 minutes just simping over freaking EMET Silk. But what else is new? Because this was me when I played it the first time. Oh my god, is this when husband gives us sandwiches? I just saw the thing. I just saw the thing that it gave us. This is when husband gives us the sandwiches. He leaves the sandwiches for us. Where's Mirai Pon when we need her? We need Mirai Pon. Holding out for Mirai Pon. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. He'll probably think you're talking to yourself.
Ugh, I love Arbor too. He's not husband, but I love him. He made us sandwiches! I love him. Oh my god.
Still, he's keeping you well fed.
Arbor is bro. Literally.
Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort.
No, for real. Arbor is literally bro. Like, I just imagine, not my Lalafell here, but like with my actual Warrior of Light, I just imagine like when things had gotten to a point, like every time we had to go to the pendants to rest, like in Shadowbringers, we would like both sit down on the bed in like more casual like PJ like lounge clothes, and we just kind of chit chat, because like I saw a comic of another person's wool doing that, and I was like, yeah, we would totally do that. We're just chilling.
But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's EMET Silk we should be concerned about.
I had a physical reaction. I just like I just had a physical reaction just to the fact that like he's here now, and like so Emmett's gonna be like just prevalent like more, and I'm just like
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
When anyone says the Ascian in white, I'm just like, my son! Oh no, my bad. There you go. My son!
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
You're putting me off my dinner. He really said, please, can you just not make it depressing before I have had, like, one of my sandwiches?
You mean Seto? Well, that's... I suppose you're right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big, and he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
The face!
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Yeah. I love Ardbert so much. Y'all have no idea how much I cried over him. God. Awake. Rise. No, we have Tataru, holder of my bank pin. That bed is hilariously large, literally, for Lalafell is too big. Okay. Was not expecting that, so I was just like, okay. I come out to Wooby being the second coming. Can I talk to husband yet? Oh my god, both my husbands in one place, please. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't need to go that far. I didn't need to go that far. I didn't need to go that far. I forgot there was one right here. Again, I would die on these stairs. Arbor is such a well-written character indeed. Shadowbringers is just so well-written, period. Literally. And it's not like there doesn't have its own faults, obviously, because it's not like it's perfect, because there's no such thing, but like, even the things that it, like, has considered maybe, some people would be like, they're not always the best things. They're still, like, worthy of note, and like, and it still doesn't detract from it being good. Husband, 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 husband. Where is he? Show him to me. Husband. Show him. Show him. Show him! Show him to me now! Well, there's my child. There's, you know, there's my son, but that's not what I'm talking about. Where is he?
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Okay, second husband is still here. Okay, husband's there. I saw him. He's so tall. I know Graha's also just short, but...
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
I know Exarch Graha is just short, but also he's so tall. I know, okay, but like, I already talk about him like he's husband. And everyone here is literally... Everyone here already knows. I think Milk went to bed, so... And Orion's not here. I can't bonk, but imagine me sending. I can't. Like, and you can. Everyone can bonk me. Here, I'll do it for you. You're welcome. But yeah, logically people can figure out that this is my husband. Every time I talk about Exarch being husband, people know who I'm talking about. If you know me and you know who my husband is in 14.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon?
Looks to the camera like it's The Office. The Triforce is arranged with the Gatekeeper, the Gaslighter, and the Girl Boss. Something that like, okay, technically this is, I won't say explicit, like, spoilers, but like, something about the way, don't get me wrong, because by this point, the Scions obviously have been through a whole lot versus the Ascians, and it is like, they've obviously been through a lot with the Ascians, so it's not like, it's not totally insane that they wouldn't be they wouldn't trust Emmett Silk, so I'm not really saying like, oh, we should just trust him. Cause it's not, you know, it's not a far shot to be like, hey, you know, they have been through a lot, and Thancred was also possessed by one. So like, for them to not be trustworthy, or to not find him trustworthy, makes sense. But something about it for me that kind of, I don't even know if it necessarily is considered, it irked me, is more like just kind of like, I'm like, about it, was more like, I understand that their anger is well placed, but also it felt very much like it was just all of them rushing into like a lot of blind anger at the beginning, not like throughout the entire thing, but like just at the beginning. I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's well placed, and I think, you know, we at the time, if you like this is like your first time playing it, and like you don't, and also like before even like Endwalker came out, for you to have like more context, you know, people were probably acting the same way that the Scions were, and being like, this guy's kind of crazy, and you shouldn't trust him, to be honest. Like, but also it's just kind of like, it felt, I guess for me, it felt a lot like the anger that they had and like the wariness of him could have been sometimes written a little better for me. And this is just a personal opinion. I just kind of feel like it could have been written a little better. It just felt very much just like, you know, you stinky, ew, I don't like you. Instead of like, I don't know. Do you have any idea how much we, like, yeah, they said, like, you know, they obviously did say, like, you know, you guys have been, you know, Alphino pointed out, you know, you guys have been against us for forever and stuff like that. But I don't know, it just feels kind of like you could have pointed out how, like, hey, Thancred could have just been like, you know, do you have any idea, like, what I've been through because of the Ascians and stuff? Like, they could have, I don't know, had Thancred be, like, angrier. And, like, I don't know, maybe have Alisaie, because they love doing really emotional anger with Alisaie. They could have had Alisaie say something. But it just felt like, I guess for me, when I'm just like, I guess you know, my perspective is like different now that I've been through more of the game, but it's just like it felt very much like it was just, you know, points at you and like, ew, bad guy, we hate you. And I'm like, yeah, but like also you guys went through some shit. We could talk about that. You know, we could air that out. But I don't know. That's just me. Sometimes I found it to be kind of just like, you know, the writing team said they had to cut back a ton just for the Shadowbringers story to not be 2 expansions worth of story. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess the word I'm looking for is that their anger felt very, like, dumbed down. It felt very simplified, if that makes sense. I mean, true, he is Dad Thancred now. But even then, he was still pissed off about Menphilia. Fair, I get your point. Like, don't get me wrong. It's one of those things where I like to, because I love Shadowbringers so much, I actually like to, like, get into the nitty-gritty of, like, all the details of it because I hyperfixate on Shadowbringers and, like, nothing else sometimes about this game. So I like to get into the nitty-gritty and just kind of look, like, I do overanalyze sometimes, but it's just because I love it so much, and I'm just like, I just feel like it did, so, like, you telling me that, where they had to cut back on stuff, see, that makes sense, because it just feels like this section where they're just like, ew, you evil, you know, it felt so simplified. It felt like we could have really gotten into them being like, no, I don't want to, like, were you kidding me? Like, no. Like, it just felt like the resistance was there, and it just felt like it got really simplified for me. Like, it just felt like it was like, ugh, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like, we're gonna deal with you. Instead, like, they could have just really played into the anger part of that, because, like, they all have been through so much trauma and, like, shit with the Ascians and stuff. So for EMET to even, like, suggest cooperation after all the crap that they've been through, like, if I remember correctly, without spoiling for other people here, a lot of what was missing is found in readable lore and Endwalker. Just gotta find it. Yeah, I believe that. To be fair, once we get to, because basically since you're newer, like, to the stream, Crescent, when I started, technically, so I'm caught up to base Dawn Trail. I have not done 7.1. I have not done 7.2. I actually haven't even done, like, post game, like, just 7.0. So I've beaten Dawn Trail, like, base Dawn Trail. That's as far as I've gotten. And I've played since 2023? 2023? 2022? I don't remember. But, the way I was doing it for stream was that I started at Shadowbringers because I just really wanted to get into the point of, I didn't really want to go through the entirety of the story. I wanted to start from Shadowbringers because it's my favorite, and then we're gonna go through, like, we're going just forward from here. So we will inevitably, like, it will happen, like, or not inevitably, eventually we will do, like, Endwalker and Dawn Trail. So we will be looking around for all the lore, like, in Endwalker, for sure. Because I want to yap about everything. But yeah, I just really like to, I kind of analyze this part, and a lot of it comes from, like I said, I was reading a, like, fan-made, like, comic that was taking place during the Shadowbringers time, centered around their wall, and how their wall actually isn't all that close to the Scions and stuff. Like, they are close, but, like, you know, they had, like, kind of a, I guess you could say, like, a strained relationship with them. But it adds more perspective. Like, I obviously know it's not official media, but, like, it gave me perspective to, like, oh, you know, it's like, what do you call it? Thought-provoking. It was like, it makes me go back to the actual Shadowbringers, like, stuff, and I actually read it, and I'm just kind of like, huh, you know, some of this is a good point, and it just brings up interesting points for me, and I'm just kind of like, I do feel like this part of the story just, like, felt like it could have had more to just be, like, more emotional, instead of just feeling a little simplified to just be like, you know, ew, we hate you, never gonna work with you, all that stuff. It feels like we could have gotten into the nitty-gritty of that a little bit more. But anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We continue.
Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour.
Okay, see, he does
say
say
all the suffering your kind has wrought.
he's kind of there, but like I still think we could have had a little more.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
He's such a bitch ass. I love him.
Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
God, the way that the two people that are very, like, aggressive with it.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity.
The way the two that are very aggressive, like, usually, like, with emotions and stuff like that, are the ones that are closed off. Do you see how the way the boat, like, Thancred and Alizé are the ones with the crossed arms? They're just completely closed off to it.
Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy.
Fisticuffs, I guess, ultimate. Fisticuffs sure is a funny way of talking about our previous fight. Is with the, yeah, literally. He's so hot. I can't.
For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
He walks so slowly. He walks with the tiredness of someone who's been through so much shit, and you know it.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
A kernel, perhaps. Funny you mentioned popcorn. A little bit.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Not literally what he just said, like, didn't he literally just say we're gonna keep making the same mistakes?
Then let's discuss the Sin Eaters.
Oh my gosh, Nova, hello! Thank you so much for the raid! How are you? You came in just as we were about to speak to my husband. Oh my goodness! Hi, how are you? Let me give you a shout out real quick. Everybody, this is Nova, Nova Eos from Astrolife, a VTuber group. They are super duper fun and kind. We have just recently started talking, and they are super nice. Rotom, welcome in. Is this like an intentionally Rotom? Is this like a Pokemon thing? Is that intentionally a Pokemon play on words? Thank you so much again for the raid, for raiders coming in. Hello, my name is Izzy Moon, your local Fallen Angel VTuber. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers right now. We were just talking about like the way that Shadowbringers writes certain things and lore, stuff like that, and then we got to see Husband 2, and now we're talking to Husband 1. No, you're so kind. No, you. No, you. Yeah, my name is Ro, and I love that silly little Pokemon still works out. That's awesome. I love that for you so much. Rotom is awesome. Rotom is absolutely awesome. What were you doing on your stream, by the way, Nova? But also, if you need to get, like, if you need to get rest, food, drink, all that streamer aftercare, please, by all means, go ahead and do so. But if you or any of your raiders would like to stick around, we're gonna continue Shadowbringers. I'm probably gonna be streaming maybe for like another like half an hour, maybe. Oh, I've seen clips of y'all on YouTube. Yeah, Astrolife is so cool. They are all so cool. We were actually playing 7 Remake. Where are you in 7 Remake? the way I feel like Nova, I lovingly grab you. I lovingly grab you. Where are you? Where are you in 7 Remake? We just got to chapter 15. I saw like your clip of when you were like, I think at like the honeybee place. But I didn't know where you were. You got to 14. Okay. Batman Remake. Where? Literally, I lovingly grabbed Nova like, oh my god, you're playing. Yeah, I saw that you were playing. I was literally just about to mention that you were playing 7 Remake. Because I knew you were playing 7 Remake. I miss the Honey Boys so much every day. Literally, the Honeybee Inn is amazing. The Honeybee place is literally amazing. I need you to know, Nova, there's a place here, specifically in Shadowbringers, that is a reference to the Honeybee Inn. Is literally, I keep calling it the inn, the Honeybee like place in the market, the night market. There is actually a place like right here in this expansion that is about the Honeybee stuff. Yes, yes there is. Yes there is. Alright, let us continue the cutscene real quick so I can...
I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amarang, and Raktika remain.
14, I need you to know, Nova, 14 is one of my favorite games of like all time. And we are currently playing my favorite Orion, no! It is street cred, but also no, get out of here. Lovingly, no, it is spoilers. No. What are you doing? I'll be so honest, I've only played 7. That is so real. You are totally valid. I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd, so I've played 15, 16. I started 7 Remake, but I haven't finished it. I started Original 7, and I haven't finished it. I have played 14, and I want to play 10 and 12 also, and 13. So I do want to play those. 14, 15, and 16, all amazing. They all have their own things that you could critique, obviously, but like they're all amazing in my eyes. I cannot believe Orion. Have fun with Street Goodbye. Locks myself in the prison. Tennyson, the strongest writing in the whole franchise. Yeah, I really... so the thing is that I have watched almost all of 10, but it was so long ago that I don't remember, like, a good chunk of the game. I remember, like, obviously, like, the memorable parts and, like, the, like, well-known parts, but I do not, like, remember, like, a lot of what I watched. So I really just want to play it again. I also really want to play the Girly Pop 10 too, with Yuna, just because I really love her. Alright.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
John Bailey, I love you.
In that case,
I
know the lie of the land well enough.
I love you. John Bailey, amazing voice actor, amazing person, amazing actor.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Raktika.
Oh my god. Is it time?
There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Oh my god! Guys, it's Lahi time.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
But yes, once again, thank you, Nova, so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. It makes me very happy. Yes, it's time to Lahi. But yeah, I am super pleased and I'm very appreciative. I honestly cannot yap enough. I cannot yap enough about 14, so if you choose to stick around for a little bit, just trust you're gonna see me like nerd out. The clapping is so cute. I have clapped so much today. I've gotten to see Husband 1 and Husband 2, and I'm gonna get to go to one of my favorite places. Do you know Lahi? Everybody, even if you don't know Lahi, you should like prepare Lahi in chat, like in all caps. Just trust the process.
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
Just trust.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
The way Y'shtola is like, I hate you. Don't talk to me. She has him like on mute in her phone. She has him like on mute. She's like, she sees his caller ID and she sees Crystal XR and she just puts the call to sleep. Like she's like, she puts the call on snooze somehow. She's like, I'm not talking to you. Absolutely not.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Left him on red, literally. She sees he texts and she's like, anyway.
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Error message could not be sent. She blocked him.
What's that?
I like he just held it up.
From Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
I like how he just held the envelope up and didn't say anything until Alize asked. He was just like, holds it up and it's an envelope. It's an envelope. Okay, what's in the envelope?
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Alright, once we get to the point, I'll tell you all when it's time to type Lahi.
To beginning your reconnaissance.
Of course.
Also, for everyone who doesn't know, I would just need to introduce, this is Alphino. This is my son. He is beautiful and wonderful and amazing, and he is an amazing scholar, and he has a carbuncle. And then, he's an amazing healer, and I love him, and we've been through thick and thin together, and he's a little smartass, and I love him. Did I mention that I love him? Did I mention I love him? I love him so much. If somebody asked me who my favorite characters are in this game, he is like, top 3, to be honest. I love him so much. He's so baby-coded. Yes, he is baby boy, though.
Ready. Safe travels to you all.
He is actually baby boy. He also broke a sword with worth the cost of a whole-ass continent. He did also do that, yeah. He also flung himself over a wall to jump into water to prove that he could swim. He also is very proud of his firewood skills. His firewood gathering skills. He's very proud of himself. He is very proud of himself. Before you leave, I make a request of you. There's a church, or rather the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask you to go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yeah, within the hall there remains a tablet. Oh, right, we gotta do the little search. He is very good at gathering firewood. He is amazing at gathering firewood. I love that I love that the writers have never ceased to, like, always bring that up because he's so proud of it. Like, they always bring it up. Also, husband. He looks so good. God, he was so mysterious and such a liar. I love how, you know, we hold him to it, but like, non-super pixel arm, literally. It was the first time he ever had to do manual labor, literally, and it was firewood gathering, and he's so proud of it to this day. He keeps telling everyone about it. I'm so happy for him. Alright. To Lakeland we go. Where do I need to go? Oh, right. Oh, also, Nova, look how pretty this place is. Purple everywhere. I'm level 75 now. So I think do I need to start actually doing my Reaper job quests now? Because I'm trying to... Is there a skill that I have not learned because I haven't done job quests yet? No, not yet. Whoops! Kind of ran right into them because I wasn't looking. Wait, one more time. Sorry, walked away for like 2 seconds. No worries. I was saying, I was just talking about how pretty this area is. It's nighttime right now, but like, this place is just full of purple. Here, hold on. Zoom out. The only one I remember is 80? Okay, then I need to do my job quests, because eventually we're gonna get to 80 and I'm not gonna... That is amazing. Yeah, typically a lot of the time, normally I could fly and show you a lot of Lakeland, but it's very purple here. Purple is the best. Amidst these ruins, we'll find the Church of the First Light, and within that hollowed hall, the tablet we seek. Okay. We gotta do this quick little search, and then we can go to the Lahi. I remember we gotta do a little mini game of searching. Okay, we go down. I like they placed all the NPCs there, like in certain little places to show you, like, hey, this is where you need to go. It's so pretty in Lakeland. I can't wait for it to be daytime for you to see it, because Nova, it is literally the prettiest place, like, location, other than Ilmeg, which is, like, the land of the pixies and the fae. This is, like, the prettiest place for me. Okay, so now I gotta find the tablet, which I feel like I remember where it is. I just want them to let me... Sorry. I get very excited when they start playing Canticle. I literally associate this song with the Twins so much because it always played early on with the Twins. This is one of my favorite songs in the game. Okay, so we gotta find the tablet and then we gotta go to the Lahi. Alright. I'm pretty sure I remember where it is. Is this not like it wasn't? No, it doesn't. Right there, isn't that it? Yeah. The fact that I could spot that in the dark, because that was dark. I found it. It's right there. You're all blind. Where? Literally. Alright, now we can go to Lahi. There she is! There she is, there she is, there she is, there she is. Oh, hello. Did you just parallel park in the... you feel it's like you literally just parallel parked in the game. Alright, do we just have to go? Oh, it's right here, we can just go. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nate, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Nova. Nova, enjoy your emotes. Oh, and Nate, thank you for gifting a sub to Crescent. Crescent, also enjoy your emotes. Woo! Oh my god, Nate did it! Guys, Nate got to 100 gifted. That's crazy, Nate. Nate, thank you for gifting a sub to Waffles. You did it. I know you were watching that number. I was gonna say I'm submaster, that sounded... Oh my god. Yeah, no. Please don't. Alright, everybody. This is the moment now where you need to prep Lahi in your chat stuff on your keyboards. Prepped your Lahis now. I'm gonna prep mine. If you don't know, it's like this, but like, or just without the hyphen, but like, I'm prepping my Lahi now. Alright. It is time.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Welcome to Lahi, everybody.
We have arrived. Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Husband too.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule! Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
I did not remember that he said that. I did not remember that he said that.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
He is genuinely so hot. To everyone that doesn't play 14, like, even though you see, like, just know this man is literally one of the most simped for characters in the entire game. And I am one of those people.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not.
He said no thank you.
I'm an observer, nothing more.
People bought rights to make dockies of this man? Oh my, yeah.
Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Well, he is back. Hello. I forget that you can ask him things. Me when this song plays. Hold on. Me when this song plays. Should look and read the description on the thing I linked in party chat when you get the chance. I think you'll enjoy. Oh right, the serpent. The little guy. Let me see. Alright. Fishers who succeed in reeling this enigmatic beast in from the waters of Lake Tusi Mekta will almost certainly come to regret it, whether that is due to its supposed likeness to a particular mythological godlike creature, or simply because of its unnerving appearance depends entirely on the fisher. Forgot about the greater. I just think about the emotes in our server. The one that just does the dance. Beat it up. Oh, oops. No, thank you. Hello. I just want to talk to him any chance I get. I specifically, Waffles, I'm gonna DM it to you. I specifically think of this emote of the ones of the... Yeah, the one you talked about in chat, the one you said in chat, just the...
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
There he is!
Surround them!
It's Y'shtola's husband. This is when he ditches us, doesn't he?
These senators, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo! Please, I can't. I have to say it. It's so funny. It's so funny. Kupo?
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
By law, as a Lala, you have to.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade. Good luck.
I love he just...
Did you see that one
the way he just ditches us.
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Wife. 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 Wife!
Enough. Runar, report.
Master Matoya!
There she is.
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin
It's our retired magical girl, literally.
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
'Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
That moment when you remember that Y'shtola is blind. like, blind to the regular sight.
Master Matoya?
I love that call. I'm just saying, it's like that moment you remember that
Lower
she...
your weapons.
The moment you remember she's actually blind and she only sees through the ether.
Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
In a way, she's kind of like Toph from The Last Airbender. Like, not the same, obviously, but like, in a way that, she's blind, but like, it doesn't make her just like, you know, incapacitated. Yeah, like, because with Toph, you knew Toph was blind also because she just made so many jokes about it, but like, she was completely functional for the most part, and there were times in the story that they would point out that like, hey, she's blind, and like, if you immobilize the way she can see, then it is very prevalent, but like, instead of like comedy with Toph, like this, you have moments like this. But it's just like what you said, like she's so adapted, she may as well not be blind. It is getting a little late for me, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna, after I get through like some more, a little bit of the story right here with Y'shtola and get the aetheryte and stuff, I might wrap up. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelves would, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. One day the game will give us a reunion. Sounds good, solid, and a cliffhanger point to break on. Yeah, because I'm gonna probably, I feel like I'm probably gonna play this again next week, because I kind of like having it be like a once a week kind of occurrence, like, or maybe once every other week kind of thing, because I kind of want to, because I'm gonna do Pokemon tomorrow. And plus, like I said, I wanted to get to, I wanted to do the trial, and we did that early, and then I got to see Y'shtola, so. We can just...
Sitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements.
I almost, you know, yeah, I cut, you know what, I don't want to cut her off, but this is a good place to stop, because I'm at the settlement now, and we got to reunite with Y'shtola, so I'll just do this cutscene, and then probably wrap up.
They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself.
Oh!
It's a curious kind of faith,
Ooh.
but one which is granted
Oh my
them the
goodness,
strength to
hello!
persevere in the wake of the flood.
Nesrine, hello! I hope I'm saying it correctly. I'm pretty sure it's I don't want to say your name incorrectly, of course. I love a woman that can drop a planet-sized meteor on me. Look at this. Hello, hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Let me go ahead and, let me shout you out real quick. Thank you so much for the raid. How is your stream? What were you up to? Hello to the raiders. It is I, Izzy Moon, your local Fallen Angel VTuber. We are very happy to have you. I was doing a playtest of Kokoro Kitchen. Oh, I don't know if I've heard of that. How did it go?
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are simple people.
God, she's so pretty. It's like overcooked, but stressful because it's just
I would hear of
me.
your
Oh
travels
no.
away from prying ears. Come.
Well, I'm glad that, I hope you at least enjoyed. But yeah, that sounds fun. Also, since it's the first time I've gotten to say your name, like myself, like on my stream, can you tell me, am I supposed to say, is it Nasreen? Or is there a different way you pronounce your word? Your name, not your word, your name. It's the first time I've had to say it, like, out loud. It went well. I struggled so much, but eventually got the hang of it. Yippee! Now that works, you can also call me Nas or Rini. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. But thank you so much again for the raid. We were actually gonna start wrapping up real soon because this is our last cutscene, because we finally reunited with wife Y'shtola. But yes, if you need to go, get your streamer aftercare, food, water, drink. Food, water, rest. I totally understand, but if you'd like to stick around for the end, we're wrapping up our Final Fantasy XIV stream. The way I said food, water, and drink. Get 2 drinks. Yes, yes. She is so wife. Are you familiar with Final Fantasy XIV by chance? I'm not. Oh, it's a great game. Story-wise, character-wise, wonderful.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
It looks beautiful.
In the days after I arrived in
yeah,
the
Final
first,
Fantasy XIV got a huge
relied
graphics
upon the
update.
Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own.
Again, once again, Y'shtola putting the Crystal Exarch on red. She blocked him on social media. She's like, I don't like your secrecy. So yeah, Final Fantasy XIV recently, like in the last year, got a graphics overhaul. And because it was already really beautiful, but you could tell that the graphics were older. And it was running on a lot of old stuff, and now it's been updated, and it is gorgeous. We actually, at the beginning of the stream, we were in a place called EMET, which is the fairy kingdom. And I was thinking to myself, there's so many, like, people I know that are fairies that would love this place. Like my best friend Milk, you, there was just like, I was like, oh, there's so many people that would love this area. But absolutely, I highly recommend, we're definitely going to play this again next week. If you have time, it would totally be cool for you to come by and hang out and watch this, watch the game, because I cannot recommend Final Fantasy XIV enough. Even if people don't want to play it, I just feel like even just watching the story is worth it, because it is just so good. Launch of Dawntrail made it so... yeah, no, it really did. I'm an elf, not a fairy, but the Fae connection is still there. Of course! EMET is for, like, obviously, you know, they're the Fae, but, like, the pixies are there, but, like, obviously the other Fae creatures and stuff like that are, like, they don't actually look like the fairies and stuff like that, so I think it's open for all of them. Hell yeah, I'm so down to come hang in. Yeah! I have to organize when I'm gonna do it in my schedule. But I definitely want to play some more now that I've gotten back into it. Oh, I completely forgot the last time when Nova came into raid, but also I forgot. Waffles, would you mind plugging the Discord real quick? I just want to recommend the Discord to people because it's basically my main place of letting people know like when I'm streaming and what I'm up to and stuff like that. Also updates on like my art and commissions, etc, etc, etc. I do put it on Blue Sky, but I predominantly let people know on Discord. But if anyone would like to come in, we're super chill, lurk friendly. Also yapping, indeed. Lots of yapping. Lots of good yapping. We also are going to do movie night soon and have some other activities going on, so I want to recommend it to people. No pressure. I do know how it is with Discord servers, so trust. But if you'd like to join, that's predominantly where I do all my updates first, and then they go out to like other socials and stuff. Alright. We love a lurk friendly. I'm always lurking. I am always a lurker in a lot of Discord servers. I try to keep it, you know, remind me I need to do some spring cleaning on my Discord. I'm almost at the cap again. Oof. But yeah, I like to offer it to people. So if you, Nasreen or anyone would like to join the Discord, it is a very chill place and we have funny, cozy, chaotic energy. And you are always welcome to lurk as well if you would prefer not to do a lot of talking, but I do like I try to keep people engaged in like various stuff going on in the Discord every now and again, so hopefully it's at a chill enough pace. But yeah, I totally get it, so like it's an offer. Alright, let's finish cutscene.
My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Do it. Why can't they just do it?
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded.
Ronka Scree, literally.
Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire.
Women.
Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
Be a woman that can just beat me. Mods, just fucking kill him. That's them. That's the tribe. They're just mods, just fucking kill him.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
Fun fact, I was a FemVer till Dawn Trail since Shadowbringers 5.2, but got tired of the hat issues plus my bow statement. But for the Hrothgals.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Ooh!
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Damn.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will, and whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now.
Y'shtola really
Why not
said,
go and get some fresh air?
y'all
Clear
have
your head.
issues and you need to sort them. But I guess you don't have to sort them right now, but they do need to be sorted. She really said, Thancred, you need to come to terms and you need to actually sort out the issues. And then Minfilia, you need to decide on some stuff. You don't need to do it right now, but you do need to. She does have to cast testicular torsion. She really does. If anyone knows how, it's her. Crazy. We good or more cutscenes? Okay. Alright. On that note, I think this is a good place to wrap up. I'm gonna go, let me grab the aetheryte because I know I didn't grab it. I can't see it because I'm so little! Because I'm so small! Okay. Let me go and open this up. But yeah, on that note, I think we will definitely play more next week. By the word of God. Oh my god. Amazing. Oh, Crescent, by the way, we have a Crossworld link shell for the stream stuff if you would like to join. Obviously no pressure, and also, like, if you're full. But, I do it so, like, when more people are online, I, like, let people know when stuff is going on, like roulettes and, like, raids and trials, and etc, etc, etc. If you would like to join. No pressure, though. I merely offer. Yeah, I don't mind. Okay. Any more reasons to play other than raids? Yeah. I just, like to- whoa! Chocobo jump scare. I like to give it out when people, to the cool peoples that help us stream and stuff, and like, just in case, like, I eventually want to do more chill streams of 14 once I've, like, gotten through the story a little bit. We can do, like, roulettes with people and stuff like that. Eventually, when Orion gets his sub again, help him with, roulettes and whatnot. Also, just in general, people can use it if they need help with stuff. I think Orion is the only baby. I don't know if Nova, not Nova Eos, but Nova B, another Nova, has been playing at all because I know they've been busy. So I don't know if I've had the chance to add them yet. But yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. Gotcha. But yeah, outside of helping Waffles with Pens and Melding, I'm free outside of raids. Gotcha, for sure. Would you like the Final Fantasy XIV role in the Discord? I also will ping that every now and again if people aren't online and stuff. I honestly, honest to God, forgot about it right now, like today. Yee. Yee. I always like to ask first before, you know, just doing stuff. But, oh, another chocobo jump scare. Big choco. But yeah, I think, like I said, we're gonna wrap up. And let's see. Let's raid Ken. I see Ken is streaming, and Ken is doing Arc Knights. Okay, let's go ahead and raid Ken. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow for more Pokemon. I'll be back for more Pokemon tomorrow. We're gonna do more gym. I think hopefully we're gonna wrap up the gym challenge on tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Here's the raid message. And let's raid Ken. I will see you guys tomorrow. Get good rest, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. Good night.